The shop was begun in 1959 by a mother-daughter duo who then passed it down to their granddaughter. They had it on the back street here in Pomeroy. In the late 80s, they moved it to our current location, which was originally the Ebersball hardware store built back in the 1800s. Evidence of that is the very unique antique letters that go along the side where we can access fabric and hang our quilts for display. The original flooring is in the store, and to complement that, we have decided to display all of our fabric on antique church pews. We get a lot of nice comments from people who come in. They love the atmosphere of the store, and one of the things that we really like to show people when they talk about the river is the fact that it does visit us, and we do have a high water mark on the wall that we do not paint over to show people that at one time it was over 30-some inches actually in the building.
We have a plethora of fabric, almost over 2,500 volts now, that are for quilting, can be for garment construction, but mostly quilting. We cover everything from the 1920s, Civil War era. We have Christmas fabric. We have several different companies worth of fabric. We don't just specialize in Moda or Marcus. We carry burlap, which is a Pinterest special now.
We carry fabric that is exclusive to independent quilt shops.
The fabric that we carry also has a total different texture. This is a much finer weave. Others is coarser. I call it crunchy. Some of them feel almost like they've got silk woven into them. They're so
And well,
nice.
you could almost relate it to sheets. You know, when you buy sheets, you have a different thread count. Your lesser quality fabrics have lesser thread count. There's less there, and they put finishes on that for it to have body to it.
Crunch.
Your independent fabric makers who do not sell to the big box stores, they have a heavier thread count, so to speak, in fabric, if that helps you understand if you can relate it to sheets. So that's why and we run sales. You always want to check us out for sales. Right now we have our Christmas 25% off, and it may even go more than that between now and the first of the year, because we have 2 pews full of Christmas fabric. And so 3, wow, it's growing.
3.
I didn't even know it's growing.
3 pews of
3
Christmas.
pews full of Christmas fabric. We offer a lot of different classes. We have stitchery. Kathy's a wonderful instructor. She can do stitchery, she can do garment construction, you name it, she knows how to do it. And if she doesn't, we have 3 alterations ladies that do not work in the store, but they do come in and pick up things and will repair. We do prom dresses during the prom season. It's a homecoming for the local girls. Weddings, we do that along with the tuxedo rental again, for the Jim's tuxedo. That's really a service for the county, because there's nobody else in the county here for the kids the high schools in the area to come.
The quilts we have here have been all made in the store. The fabric were choices we had at the time. Fabric is constantly going out of style, new coming in, so we're constantly changing the different fabrics that we have. We also offer long arm quilting services.
A long arm quilting machine is one that will quilt 18 to 24 inches in width, and you have up to a 14-foot table. So you can put the whole quilt on the frame, and you move the machine. You don't move the quilt, you move the machine. When we long arm quilt for you, the prices depend upon the size of your quilt. And if we will bind it for you, we do that service also. You can bring your quilt in and tell us you need it by a certain time, and we do our best to get that for you. Now, you can bring a quilt in that you've bought the fabric elsewhere and made in your home. It does not have to be exclusive to our shop. If you have an antique quilt top that you found in Grandma's cupboard after she was passed and you have no idea how to quilt it, you have no one to hand quilt it for you, you can bring it in and we'll make suggestions for you. We will quilt it, or we have local hand quilters in the area that we can refer you to. And if you have a quilt that needs some repair, we also offer that service too. Besides quilting, we have patterns and classes on applique, on stitchery. We make pillows, we make table runners, wall hangings, Christmas tree skirts, bags, tote bags. You can make out of your favorite school colors. We try to carry all the school colors for the local high schools. So if you want a spirit bag for someone and you can't sew, you can come in and we'll be happy to make one for you. We have embroidery floss. We carry DMC embroidery floss, so if you don't stitch or sew, but you do stitchery, we do have that floss for you. We don't have a lot of different individualized, already stamped and printed old-fashioned type of embroidery, but we do have a lot of newer embroidery patterns, and we do have the floss for you. Kathy's really good with the stitchery. If you want a really nice gift for a person who's graduating high school and going on to college, or someone, even someone older, and you have a collection of 12 to 15 t-shirts, you bring those in, these ladies will put it together for you into a beautiful t-shirt quilt, and I will quilt it. When you come back to pick it up, it's ready for you to put it in a gift bag. Here's your gift. Merry Christmas, happy birthday, happy graduation, whatever.